Nottinghamshire Crown Court hears Newark club owner sexually assaulted a vulnerable woman. The owner of Newark Q Club sexually assaulted a woman and told her to stop fighting it and let it happen, a court heard. Keith Warren, 53, is said to have assaulted the woman, who cannot be identified for legal reasons, at his club on a number of occasions, and said himself he made the sexual advances despite knowing she wasn't interested. Standing trial at Nottingham Crown Court, Warren was described as a sex pest who used his position to take advantage of a vulnerable woman, someone Warren described in interview as scared, frail and diminutive. He admits that he touched her on occasions and that they were sexual. He accepts he did want sex with her, and fancied her, and clearly wanted to pursue a situation with her, Mr. Knowles, prosecuting, told the jury. But he disputes the extent of those sexual advances, and seems to indicate that because she spent time with him in the club, that seemed to give him the green light. He accepted in interview and in evidence she was not attracted to him, and that she didn't respond to the advances. You could say she was a rabbit caught in the headlights. Keith Warren took advantage of this young girl's situation, and he knows he did. The complainant said Warren should have realized she wasn't interested by her body language, but that he gradually began to make her feel more and more uncomfortable before committing the sexual assaults. It was only when speaking to a friend that I realized how serious this was, said the woman. Warren said he found the woman's clothing inviting, sexy and a bit much. I did find her quite attractive in some ways. It was quite exciting, he said in his police interview. But she was very willing to show off what she could show off. I'm sorry for my behavior, and I'm not proud of that. The court was read Warren's texts to the woman, sent despite her not responding on several occasions, one which indicated he wanted her to come to his house. After she didn't respond, he sent another text, saying sorry about my behavior last night. I get a little bit carried away, bless you darling, you don't deserve that. The court heard the woman responded by thanking Warren for apologizing, but that the contact didn't stop. The prosecution said, realistically, when you've got a sexual pest, it's not going to stop there, is it? And he didn't. She told him she was uncomfortable with it. He shushed her and grabbed both her legs to get her to sit on him. She said she went to get her bag and go home, but he pushed her up against the wall and kissed her on the neck and told her stop fighting it and let it happen. He then asks her for a lift. Having been rebuffed several times, he is obsessed with her at this point and continues the sexual advances, which aren't reciprocated. Warren sent more texts after this, where he stated, I can't tell you how bad I feel. What was fun for me clearly wasn't fun for you. I had a fun night, but I hate to think it was at your expense. Ms. King, defending, said while the jury may disapprove of Warren's behavior, that it wasn't an offense to be inappropriate or find someone attractive. When you consider this man at 53 to have no convictions, the evidence must drive you to feel sure of his guilt, she told the jury. You have to evaluate the witness accounts and more particularly, in order to be sure, you have to be satisfied that her accounts of sexual assault are truthful, accurate and reliable. The jury is expected to be released on Wednesday to begin its deliberations.